Hey y'all, this is Keisha from Lorraine's Treats and Things. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today I'll be doing some miniature heart-shaped strawberry shortcakes, and I'm using Duncan Hines strawberry cake mix. All you have to do is follow the instructions on the box of how to mix the cake, which is 3 eggs, a cup of, I think it's a half a cup of water. Is it a cup of water or half a cup of water? And I think it's a cup of water, half a cup of oil, and 3 eggs. And I'm just going to mix all these ingredients up to get that smooth consistency that you're looking for. This is a really good recipe, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it, and share my video. Please leave a comment, a suggestion, or anything like that. So I'm just going to mix these with my whisk. You can use a rubber spatula, a spoon, it doesn't matter. If you want to use a hand mixer, you want to put it in a stand mixer. I would prefer a hand mixer, but this is easy. This is not complicated at all. It's not like you know, a real big pound cake or whatever. So there's no need to really mess your mixer up at this point and dirty it up. But yeah, this is a consistency that you want. Real smooth and creamy. And these are our molds. I found these at Michael's arts and crafts store, and is that what they call? I think it's called Michael. I don't know, but Michael's, you know what I'm talking about. And I put a little vegetable oil in there because I didn't have any cooking spray, so I used vegetable oil, just a little bit, to smooth it around. And I found using a paper towel was easier for me, so I'll make sure that it's distributed, you know, all over, because I didn't want my little cakes to stick to the bottom, which they probably wouldn't have anyway because it's a mold, but you never know. So I just wanted to be sure. And so I did do a batch before this, and I had put probably 3/4 of cake mix in there, probably 3/4 of the way up. So it was almost full. And when I tell you, when I looked at them, they were all puffed up. The whole entire thing were covered. The only part that had a shape was at the bottom of the cake. Okay, so I'm barely putting any in here. Like, you just want the bottom to be covered, maybe a little more than that. Do not, if you go all the way up to half, it might be too much, seriously, because the way that this cake excuse me, the way that this cake bakes, it rises too much. So I mean, if you're doing something like this, so that's why you have to be cautious. So I mean, you could just do a little under a half, maybe you might make it, but you can always just, you know, put the filling and then see how far it'll rise up. And then if you like it when you do it halfway, see, this is not even half, but if you like it when you do it halfway, then, you know, do it like that. So see how mine are. But this is how it looked when it came out, and I thought these were so cute, different. And these are my strawberries. I already washed them, and I'm just gonna cut these up, and I am gonna chop them even more to get this. Now this is 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. You could use the little small bottle of vodka or white rum. Just probably 2 tablespoons of white rum or vodka. It doesn't matter. And with the 1.5 tablespoons of white sugar. And this is a heavy cream. This is also, anyway, with the strawberries, you just stir that together and let it sit for like 30 minutes to get a syrup on there. And this is a pint of heavy cream and a half a cup of confectioner sugar, which is powdered sugar, and probably a half a teaspoon of rum, imitation rum. You can use rum extract. I just bought what was cheaper. It tastes really, really good. And you guys, when you make your own whipped cream at home, you're not gonna even want to buy it from the store again, okay? Because it tastes so much better homemade. It's smooth, it's silky. You know what the ingredients are. Yeah, so I'm gonna mix this on a high speed because it's cream and it needs to be whipped. You know what I'm saying? So all that air needs to come in there so it can turn into whipped cream. And so now these are like soft peaks. Actually, if you want it like this consistency, this could work too. But I don't see my whisk the holes are too big. So it's not like one of the kind of whisk where I should have been able to scoop that up. So that's why I put it back on there, but I wasn't thinking. I always do things complicated because all I should have did is get a spoon, and this will be soft whipped cream right here because you can see the consistency of it. That actually that would have been good enough, but I wanted mine's a little more solid. So see, I'm trying to scoop it up because these wires are so big on my whisk. They just they're not gonna do what I wanted it to do. Because in school, you're supposed to, when they say stiff peaks, you take the whisk, you dip the cream or frosting up, and it's supposed to, or the meringue, it's supposed to stay there and hold its shape. So that's what I did with this. But anyways, and it's not supposed to fall, so then you know that the peaks are where you want them to be. And you can use any tip you want to use. Now you can use a sandwich bag to do this without a tip. Just cut the bottom of the sandwich bag, make it, triangular or whatever, and close it up really good. And you guys, I could have used a spoon. I don't know why I try to make things complicated for myself sometimes. I really do, okay? Don't do this because my bag, I got small pastry bags because I like the smaller ones. I feel like the bigger ones is like a waste. For me, it depends on what I'm baking. But I could have used a spoon. I didn't have a silicone spatula because you could use that too. And it'll make it easier to put in there. And it's crazy because my Amazon order was delivering me one this same day. So I end up getting it too. But yeah, so just use a spoon or something to put the whipped cream in a bag so you won't make a big mess like I did. And so I'm just putting these strawberries that's been soaking in sugar and vodka. So if you're serving it to children, do not put the alcohol in there, of course. And so I had video recorded that, but I think somebody had called me or something and my phone had stopped recording and I didn't know. So anyways, but these are so good, especially if you put the white rum. I bought vodka because that's what I seen, little small shot bottles. I poured the whole thing in there. So that's why I say about 2 tablespoons of alcohol of your choice. And of course, if you're making it for children, you won't put that. But only adults was eating these, so that's the way that I wanted to do it. And it's very, very good. And I'm just going back through here to put more syrup on the ones that I see that needed more syrup on them. So I don't want it to be like really, really wet, but I want it to be moist enough. So just, if you're going to use a pastry bag, you don't even have to have a tip. You can just cut the very tip of the pastry bag to do this. Now, y'all, all I had to do was follow the heart. I don't know what I was doing. And I think my son was standing over my shoulder too, and I don't like nobody watching me do nothing either. So it kind of threw me off. But Child, this look like a kid trying to do this. But anyway, you get the drift. And it literally took me the last one to actually do it the way it was supposed to be done. Just follow the heart, y'all. Don't do like me. See? Very easy. And that was the easier way to do it too, the right way. So anyways, nobody's going to be able to tell once you put the tops on there.
Is this off already? Well, I'll answer right here.
Somebody was calling me, one of my kids. But anyways, look at these. Aren't they so cute? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, you guys. I'm doing different things on there, trying to, you know, share more of the things that I can do. And yeah, I would love to see you guys again. And subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment. It's like people will watch my videos, but they don't leave comments and or a like. Like, I don't know why, but yeah. So I'm just putting some little confectioner sugar, which they call it powdered sugar also. That's it. Let me tell you.